Come have some fun and watch some games. Time to get crazy. It's night and day. Yeah. Night and day, back again. Back in the world of the Talos Principle. Back with our beeping and booping robot friend here. So I guess we're going to finish out this world, or at least the non-star portion of the world. Non-star, Monstar, Silverhawks all the way. Alright. One little buzzer. Are you swearing at me? So, what is that? That floating orb friend has electricity like it's glitched, and it has, it looks like, potentially a target on its back. Let's see if we can't use the buzzers, or use the things to destroy orbs, because that is something we have not done with the connectors before. Connect. Nope. No, we can't. Maybe it'll kill itself when it gets in the path. Let's see what this means for you, sir. Okay, so we have to do something about him before this can happen. It doesn't kill him, but maybe we can do something that does kill him. Oh, there is something past this point. Let's check it out. Cubes. Oh yeah, it had to be a cube, right? We needed cube and connector to be able to pass this puzzle, so all we have to do is, like, put him somewhere. Or we can put this here and go over him. So we can block the sphere, or we can put this over. Either way should theoretically work. Oh no. No, it does not work. Okay, so then we'll block the sphere. You are not allowed to be over here. There we go. So yeah, we had some very interesting philosophical things come up in the last episode. Very interesting indeed. Like, what do you think about, could we be in a simulation? What do you think about AI? What do you guys think? Last time I asked if you thought we could potentially be in a simulation with it, technology has gotten as advanced as it is currently. Another question is, yeah, what about AI? What actually is AI? Why does this here? I don't get it. What counts, what qualifies as life? Just gonna look past this guy in case they put an obvious star right around the corner and it's immediately a star because you just looked around. Seems like when we solve puzzles things get lighter, but I could be making that up. Things definitely did get darker again. Maybe when we interface with the terminal? I don't know what caused the darkening skies. But puzzle solving consistently seems to cause the brightening skies. What is with this thing? It is a different kind of... It is definitely a different kind of attacking thing than we've seen before. Alright, anyway, can we see something else to connect this friend to for the other puzzle? Because this is where we saw the other... No, that was... Well, we have a red light generator here, so can we send it to the red light receiver that is guarding the other star from here? We'll have to mess with that for a little bit, and of course if it takes too long then we will cut that out, or I will cut that out for you. But yeah, what do you consider life? What do you consider artificial life? When would you consider an artificial life an actual life? Like, what's the difference to you? How do you define life? Because you see those, you can have those debates back and forth all day long. You could have those debates back and forth for years. And mostly that would happen when people, they keep arguing back and forth because they're arguing over different meanings. One person argues that is definitely a life form. AI is definitely a life form because X, Y, and Z. And another person says, no, it's definitely not a life form because A, B, and C. And then they're arguing semantics like they're both right because they've defined what means life differently. So by the first person's definition, it is life, and by the second person's definition, the artificial life form is not life. So, I mean, most of these, not most, maybe most, a lot of these debates can be reasonably solved by everyone at the very beginning sitting down and defining their terms clearly so that everybody is arguing the same points. Then you can disagree on what the meaning of life actually is, but once you have that set, life should be defined by X, Y, and Z, then the rest is easy. Now, if you want to disagree on what the definition should be, that's a different sort of debate where opinions enter into it. But really, it doesn't have to be opinion-based. It doesn't even have to be superheated. It can just be like Pluto is not a planet. It's not get over it. We said the definition is X. That's it. Like, it either is or it isn't by whatever they have defined it to be. There's no reason to take it personally. Like, Pluto can be a planet, and it cannot be a planet. And if it is, maybe that means there's 13 planets in the solar system because now things that are that small qualify as planets, and we've been able to detect a few more of them, that sort of thing. So either way, there's consequences. But as long as people can be objective and not take everything personally. It doesn't matter if Pluto is a planet or not. It doesn't matter if you remember it being a planet in your freaking first grade science book. Who cares? If it is, great. If it isn't, great. But let's not fight over it. Let's just define what it means to be and stick with it. And if that means there's a change, fine. It's like there doesn't have to be a personal commitment or attachment. We're not talking about, are you in love with Pluto? That's a different kind of debate. Does that exist yet? Alright, anyway, we can get our cube back and try and see if we can use it anywhere. The ground outside there just looks a lot less detailed than where we are here, so I don't think that's a place we can go. Maybe it is. What? He doesn't destroy us? What are you about? Okay. No, don't jump off. We want to see. We want to use our high ground advantage. There we go. We need to know how to access it. And we need to know how to get the red receiver lined up. And it's like the red receiver is pointed that way, where there's no more puzzles. I guess we'll try and see if any of this wall is fake wall. Aha! Yes, yes. Okay, so there's the projector that we need. But is this how we get there? Or do we get there a different way? Yeah, do we get there from the other way and grab it and go over there? Or do we get it from this way? So they have the connector projector inside the thing. If you can get over there, you can use it, connect to that red thing, and maybe you can find the source in the same spot. And the only trick is, how do you get into that area? I don't think this is what they intended to do. Jump around, jump around, jump around, jump up and get down. Be the craziest robot in town. Can we put the cube up here and then pick up the cube? Okay. Now we're in business, baby. I think we'll be able to get to it from here. Somehow. So either from this room that is higher up, where you can see the star. But we shouldn't be able to access it from there. This is from Faith. Now we can get in there. Can we though? If you would just climb this ladder and walk on the little edge there and go down there, that would be great. Alright, so now we're back over here. That's where we want to go. Oh, maybe we can auto stack them. Like make stairs. We haven't really tried that yet. Yeah, because it's snapping it into place when we don't want it to. Let me put this into the tree. Okay. That was weird. We're gonna skip that star for now. Maybe if we find every other star in the game, we'll come back to it and check it out. But for now, we're gonna give that one a pass. Should we check out the wonderful world of what's past A? This has to be like this. Okay. An elevator, huh? And then there's a whole new hub world with B? Alright, let's hope this doesn't lock us out.
You have proven yourself worthy, child, and this gate shall be forever open to you.
Great, thanks.
Seek now the other worlds I have given you, that you may attain even greater mastery and bring glory to your kind. But remember, you must not ascend the great tower, for it shall bring death and the end of your generations.
Great. So we're definitely going to ascend the great tower at some point. We don't know whether or not to trust Elohim. Definitely seems like we should not trust Elohim. Wow, so much for the glorious temple. Now we're in just some sort of industrial factory looking place. Complete with like worn down rust marks or lime stains or whatever the heck this is. And there's another terminal. Whoa, are we out in the real world? Probably not, right? Because none of this is the real world. There's B and C, and there's the tower. Okay. Wow, okay. So is the tower the research facility where the people were running their experiments? So is any of this the real world? Probably not. Maybe this is the real world though, and just the 0 and 1 realities are not. Alright, so here's A. Music here is pretty cool. Man, the music in this game in general is pretty cool. Alright, so if we jump, we just die, so I assume... Well, let's test that theory, right? Are we in a hub world?
The words, and the words made the world. I am the words are everything. Where the words end, the world ends. You cannot go forward in an absence of space. Repeat. In the beginning were the
Yeah, okay. So you die if you go outside the bounds. So this is still part of the simulation. Well, it was worth checking. So how many worlds are attached to B? We can't go to B yet. Wait, what? So we can access the elevator from A, but it doesn't matter because you don't have access to B or C yet. Fair enough. Is C only red pieces? Blue? Are those blue? No, those are still green. Alright, so let's check the terminal here to see if this is a new level of beeps and boops. Actually, let's go up here. What is up here? Probably nothing, but let's check it out. Congratulations, it was nothing! It was very fast. We can see a vent. Alright, let's see some beeps in case this is a major step forward. Have you received a reply to your user support ticket? Oh, you have received a reply. To retain your personal data, please contact the network administrator and ask to be issued a new password. Otherwise, please delete your existing profile and create a new one. Have you completed the standard troubleshooting procedures? Let's not delete the user account, right? Because we don't know if somebody actually needs that. Let's email the network administrator. Requires network access. You can't do it. Okay. So all we can do is delete and create a new admin account. That's interesting. And we're going to pass on that. Alright, more backstory. 12. The Council of Zeus. Beep and boop. The great bronze bulls pulled the carriage forward, mighty bursts of steam issuing from their nostrils. Finally, they came to the gates at the top of the world. Or the top of Mount Olympus, something, beep boop. Here assembled were all the many generations of the gods and demigods and souls of mortals, steel and bronze and iron and memory of flesh. The clouds parted far beneath, revealing the beautiful plains of Macedon, or Macedon, where great gleaming cities had once booped and beeped. The fall of the Roman Empire. A dialectical approach. But interesting as such perspectives of the decline and ultimate dissolution of the Roman Empire may be, they ultimately put too much emphasis on individual catastrophic events. The real question that must be asked is why the Roman Empire, which had dealt with so many threats and catastrophes over the years, was so incapable of responding to these later problems. We must investigate the division of wealth, the structure of government, the location of power in Roman society. Had the Republic survived or been restored, would Rome still have fallen? What was the role of debt and slavery in creating the conditions for what we now call the Dark Ages? Rome, the saying goes, was not built in a day. It didn't fall in a day either. To register for the class, please email beepin' and boopin'. It's just like it's just like a freaking syllabus. It's a class or even just a description. Can we go here now? This must be the tower we were warned about. Seems the upper levels are locked tight. Elohim is taking no chances that we stray from his path. I'm afraid of that tower. There's something terrible inside. Never think about it. Don't even look at it. Just focus on doing the work. Alright, so these QR codes were left by my prior incarnations or disciples or whatever. I don't know what my character's name is, but they were named like Sheep and Faith and things like that. Alright, so we're going to go back to clearing our current area. Come on, there we go. Because this is a whole lot of nothing right here, right now. If you can't access B, what's the point of accessing the elevator for A? Okay, so back we go. The question is, when we get into B, will B have as many puzzles as A did? Because if so, then this game's going to be kind of long if B and C both have 8 puzzles each. Alright, there's 3 reds in 6. Let's check out 6. Beeps and boops.
I shaped these lands according to the purpose of the hidden words. Thus all things have meaning, where before was only chaos. Know that, and have faith.
No, I don't have faith. I do not have faith in you at all. Give me answers on the truth. Remember? What's her name's journal entry? The truth is important. There's a serpent in the machine, a creature of lies and blasphemy, perverted by the archive, that knows no hope and would plunge the world into eternal darkness to glorify its own despair. I have sworn in earth never to allow it into my heart. Crap. So is that the thing that's corrupting the system? Because there could be, it's a legitimate malcontent force that is trying to destroy things, or it could be it's trying to spread truth. It all depends on who we're asking. Alright, shall we read it up? Green that way, red that way. What's forward? A headless statue. Not one single statue has its head. Well, I mean, this world is virtual, so they do what they want. Boom. Deception. Give me that, give me that, give me that. Connector projector. Oh, right at the beginning, huh? They show you what you cannot have. Here's a red energy source. Here's a red receiver. Ah, here's our friend, the connector projector. We can elevate. Let's actually do that. Just in case we will definitely need to get the blue one going later. Alright, alright. So yeah, what do you think? What do you guys think? What should qualify as life? What indeed should qualify as actual life? Does it have to have living tissue? Does it have to have a biological component? Can an artificial life form qualify fully as a life form? Alright, so we need to connect your projector U with your mom. Okay, this gets us to another projector and a blue. There's no enemies here, it's just a matter of let's do it to it. Can I get one of these guys to hit 3 at once? Okay, what else do we have over here? Another one. Okay. We're just playing follow the path right now. Alright, and there's a blue guy. And there's the blue source. Now, the blue guy's a little bit less straightforward because we need a third connector to be able to bend the blue light around the corner. Or do we not? Okay, no we don't. Okay. And then we just turn off this red guy because we don't need that open anymore. I kind of assume we do need something open over here. Do we need this open? Yes, we need this open because we need the blue light to go through it. Can I also hit another thing with the blue light? No. So do we need... What is this red light ultimately hitting? It's ultimately hitting you to open that. Do we need that open anymore? I don't believe so. So can I just take this? Wait, what? Okay, I do need that open then. Ha! Hopefully everything's still connected. No, huh? We have to go back and redo everything? Well, that's okay, because we need to figure out the way to get the final connection anyway. We're one connector projector short of making this incredibly easy. Hey, Elohim, don't give me no counsel, baby. Don't need no Jedi secret counsel from you. Now... So the very last one is here. We can see the blue. So that's why we need this open at the same time. Yeah, and this blue can't. That's the only trick. What is this? A bench? A newspaper? An Easter Island face statue, friend? What? Why aren't you staying open? There's nothing blocking it. Hum hum hummity hum. We just need to also connect that to that. Can we just simply get this into a spot where it can? Is it simply about getting it in the right spot? No, it's not. That door ultimately has to stay open. That red door has to stay open so that the blue source can be reached. So this guy is powering that red door, and that red door has to stay open. And that red door has to stay open. Ah, can I bring the connector here? No. You would think you could. Yeah, it'd kind of be nicer, I guess, if they didn't put elevated things in the zone if you can't use them. Because it's a big time distractorino. Maybe, can we bend the blue light around the other way? No, because if we take the blue light back, can I use this projector to take the red light over here to this door? So that allows me to get this projector out of there. I don't have to use it in that direction, right? Does that allow us to get access to that with one less projector somehow? you would think this red has to be high or elevated so that you can get the blue to go under. So now we don't need this open anymore. If we send the blue light around this way. It's just the right idea. I don't know, babies. We do still need that door open and that door open. So let's see if we can take the blue light in this direction. Now we need this elevated where we didn't need it elevated before. Now... Oh no, okay. We still can't... So we can elevate the blue one. We can elevate the blue one, babies. Elevate the blue one. Elevate the blue one, babies. No, 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 we can't. What? Well, it's not elevated, but... Can we just get it in a position? Doesn't look like it. Oh yeah, we can. I think we figured it out. That was it. Oh my god. Nice. We got the freaking red L of life and death. Holy crap. Okay, so that one was interesting. So the whole trick was you have a blue source here. This red thing could get opened, and we had a blue source on the other side, but you couldn't reach it from that angle with that blue source. So you needed to go disconnect your red ones and go the other way around. Very interesting. Very interesting! So I will happily take my red piece. Red piece just says 3. It's not keeping track of the red pieces in the same way as the others. So we might not need red pieces to open precise areas. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Oh, it tells you the secret extra things that you need. Anyway, that was an interesting puzzle. Now I'm not sure how much of this episode we can cut and keep. Because there was a lot of vague searching going on. Oh, we're not at the point where... Will it not let us delete the existing account, huh? Not sure if that means we didn't do it once, it'll never let us do that as an option again. Alright, let's finish reading these, and then we'll probably call it an episode there, ladies and gentlemen. Because I really, after messing around with the gold star and then doing this red puzzle, I'm not sure how much we're keeping and cutting, and this is just getting a little bit much. This episode could be like 10 minutes long. Ever since we moved to the new site, I feel funny. No, not in that way. Just, I feel like I'm about to start laughing at random. It's probably shock, right? An inability to deal with reality? Or maybe it's just that we're working in this insane place with this insane technology on this insane project, and so I feel like a genuine mad scientist. Stand aside, mortals. We will create life by the power of science. I mentioned this to Alex, and she got me a pair of fake glasses. You can't be a mad scientist without glasses, she said. Even Ian Malcolm had glasses, and I pointed at EL and said, life, finds a way? Maybe you had to be there. J.E. Harrison. Rick. Beetle-boop. Shall the industrious husbandman then plant trees, the fruit of which he shall never see? And shall not the great man found laws, institutions, and a republic? What does the procreation of children imply, and our care to continue our names, and our adoptions, and our scrupulous exactness in drawing up wills and the inscriptions on monuments, and panegyrics, not sure what that means, but that our thoughts run on futurity. Yeah, retrieve, masculine disputations. What do you imagine that so many and such great men of our republic who have sacrificed their lives for its good expected? Do you believe that they thought that their name should not continue beyond their lives? None ever encountered death for their country but under a firm persuasion of immortality? Themistocles might have lived at his ease, so might Empanadas, and not to look abroad and among the ancients for instances, so might I myself. But somehow or other, there clings to our minds a certain presage of future ages, and this both exists most firmly and appears most clearly in men of the loftiest genius and greatest souls. Take away this, and who would be so mad as to spend his life amidst toils and dangers? Okay. Chatbots are becoming increasingly sophisticated. True, but hardly relevant to this discussion. Are you sure? How do you know that I'm not a bot? Don't be ridiculous. I'm not ridiculous. Honestly, how would you know? Ah, troll. I'm not a troll. Yeah, right. Is there anything I've written so far that could not be written by a bot? I responded to simple insults like ridiculous and troll with very basic negations, and I detected that none of you used proper orthography, so I avoided capitalization. What's the capital of France? Paris. Even the simplest script could pull that info from the net. What's the capital of Croatia? Zagreb. Okay, she's a bot, lol. I'm not a bot, I'm European. We learned these things in school. Ah, so still no proof that she wasn't a bot. Very cool. Alright, now... Okay, I can't tell if these computer resources are what they are in the order that we get to them. So that if you go to World 5 and that's the second terminal you read, it'll still show up as the second one in order. Or if the one from World 5 is always World 5 in the order that you've opened them and accessed them. So... And that means you skipped the information from 2, 3, and 4 if you first read 1 and then you read 5. I don't know if that's the case, I don't know. But it's interesting either way, and I hope we didn't lose the opportunity to delete and create a new administrator account, because we were just not doing that immediately, but that didn't mean we wanted to not do it forever. Anyway, that's gonna... Oh, there's fun. Somebody's got a freaking head. It's amazing. Whoa, also we've got part of the zeros and one bleach and bloop flashes going on here. That looks like... You are an angel. You have your head and your wings. No arms, but that's definitely an improvement. The first statue with a head we've seen. Amazing. Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode because I have no idea how long it is. We did figure out the red puzzle. It's not to go forward or to what looks like the shortest path. And that means that at least some of the puzzles have red herrings. That blue gate that was the closest one to the... gate that opens the puzzle piece, that was the wrong one to use, and there's no purpose to it at all. It's just a red herring. So that's what made the trap. It was like, oh, what? I'm at the right angle, or get one of these other ones, and we can put the blue one here and another blue one here, and that works. Nope, you had to go the other way, baby. So that means certain things in the puzzle environment now are just red herrings. Not everything is find the most useful thing and put it in the right order. Some stuff just isn't useful. Oh no, that's a new element of puzzling that makes things all trickier and take a lot more time, and that makes sense for the red guys. So that's gonna do it for this episode of the Talos Principle. Whether or not our character is an actual AI, or maybe it's like an actual human connected to a machine. Their consciousness has been uploaded to the machine and you're given it a robotic form inside the machine, but you're actually a person. Like, there could be so many layers of this, of what is actually life, and do the AIs deserve to be classified as life, and do the humans deserve to be classified as machines? Oh my goodness, so many layers. So, we will dive into more of this onion next time, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you guys next time. Can we get the initial one? Hey, pick it up, 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 pick it up. Okay, that was weird.